Hiya, it's Bex. It is 4:30 a.m. I have been awake since like 3. I have my tea. Just kind of hanging out at the moment here, and thought we would work on this, get her finished, or at least the bandana. I don't know. I think we might be able to finish her. So I initially was going to do the bandana purple and black, but she's kind of giving Belle vibes, don't you think? So I think I'm going to try to do yellow. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but we're gonna see, because I work with yellows even less than I work with browns. So we're gonna try it though. But yeah, so I didn't end up doing much last night. Oh, before we get into this, I wanted to talk to you about this card. So I got off the recording, and the second I got off recording, I was like, oh my gosh, it's the Queen of Swords. Queen. And this coloring is literally called Queen. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like it really like suddenly all fit. And then I really enjoyed that it was let me grab my phone here. Hold on a second. Like, the symbolism of it is the sword points upward, representing a firm, unwavering commitment to truth and intellect. And I love that because it is true for me, so I want it to be true for this girl. Like, we're giving her an identity. And the clouds and sky symbolize a clear mind and ability to rise above emotional chaos. And if that is not accurate for what this what we're doing here, like, we're trying to rise above our emotional chaos and get to a space of clarity. And the butterflies on the throne represent the transformation of thoughts and the ability to stay light-minded despite burdens. And that's also something that we're doing here. Like, we're having conversations about sometimes heavy things, and we're still finding a way to find beauty in that and create. And I think that that's really beautiful. This card often suggests that you should adopt an objective, rational, and straightforward approach to your current situation. So I really enjoy that, and I think that that's a great identity for our queen here. And it says the key phrase is to lead with clarity. In career, she needs a logical approach, clear communication, and professional boundaries. And in general, she's independent, witty, observant, and direct. And I enjoy all of that. Like, it feels it rings true for myself. And especially, like, being autistic is one of those things. Like, you're very straightforward, you're very literal, you're very to the point. And I struggle when things get murky. And so I really enjoy this card for that. But also another thing too that was eerie, to be honest with you, going back to the, can't get my, there we go. I'm trying to get my phone to sit on the stand. But this card, literally minutes after I got off the video, I got a message that one of my friends is not missing, but not in touch with his people. And so we're worried about him because he hasn't reached out to anybody, and the last we heard was he was sick. So a little concerned there. And in the past, I would have been very emotional about that and very like I would have been catching the bus to go run to his house, you know. And and the thing is he lives in a place like I live where you can't even get into the building, so it would have been pointless. But instead, I was very much, I stayed rational and calm and was like, you know, doesn't mean that anything bad has happened. It just means that he's out of touch, and we will figure out, cross bridges as they come. And you know, so it was just really, you know, then after that was dealt with, and we figured out a game plan and what to do and whatnot. And I had reached out to everyone that I had known that might be in contact with him or can get in contact with him. I kind of just let it go and started looking into the, you know, just, I've done everything I can here. Yes, I'm concerned. Yes, I'm worried. But I've done what I can do. And then I decided to look into the card itself and see what the card meant. And to what's the word I'm looking for? To read what I read about that, like the and like it just, what am I trying to say? It seemed like divine timing, you know, like that card came out not necessarily for us, but for me, because it was, you know, telling me that I needed to use my wise mind and stay calm and rational and present and do what I can when I can, and you know, work on things that way. And so that was really unique too. So I thought that was cool because it was one of those things where it wasn't relevant until all of a sudden it was like, oh my God, this is very relevant, very important. So very much enjoyed that. In other news, the video that I did last night, I uploaded it and I'm gonna keep it up, but it got partially blocked on YouTube. I don't know why. I didn't say or do any, like, there's a copyright claim apparently, but I don't know why, because I do, like, all I can think of that I did was I sang that song about Bath and Body Works, like the little parody thing, and I don't even want to name it because I don't want to get in trouble again, but so that's all I can think of that I did, and I'm just really frustrated because it doesn't feel like it should be that strict. Or the fact that maybe what it was is that car that drove by that was really loud, like maybe that music triggered the AI to partially block my, I don't know. I know it's really hard to reach anybody at YouTube because I've been trying, because I want to get verified so that I can post links in my bios and do edits and captions and, you know, but I can't because the I can't get verified and I can't reach anybody, and so it's really frustrating. Really, I don't know if that was supposed to be hair or bandana, but it's bandana now. So I think it was supposed to be hair, so I'll probably go over it. But yeah, now that we know what colors we're using here, I'm using, for the darker color, I'm using Sunburst Yellow 917. And then I'm using, for the mid color, I'm using Canary Yellow PC916. And then for the center area where it's the lightest, I'm using Cream 914. So that's what we're doing here. And I am going over these, but I'm going to, I don't know if I want to fill them in with black or if I want to just let them be. Or maybe I could take some orange and kind of like starburst it a little bit. I think I might do that, see how that works. My nose is doing this weird whistle thing, driving me nuts. But change of the season. I'm actually wondering if that's part of why I'm so dizzy lately, is just allergies. Because I am struggling with like nasal congestion, and like you hear me cough and it's not because I'm sick, it's because like I'm all congested, and like it's just allergies are awful. So wondering if maybe oh, here's the sirens. But yeah, I'm trying to be closer to the, maybe I could just, I wish I could get it to be more flat. I don't know. I'm trying to give you guys the best view that I can, so. But anyway, is what it is. I'm gonna try to reach out to, like, apparently you can reach out through, like, there's more information that you can get as to why it was partially blocked and what it's partially blocked in, and stuff like that on YouTube Studio. So I'm gonna try that and see if I can get some answers that way. But because it doesn't feel right. I don't feel like I did anything that should have blocked my content anywhere, other than maybe that car that drove by. I don't know if that did it. But I should be allowed to sing on my, like, especially when I'm not even singing the right lyrics. And I don't know. It's what it is, and we'll figure it out when we get there. I missed a strand of hair. Let me do that. So I'm going to just darken this completely. I'm just going to basically black it out with the dark umber. There we go. And pretty much same here. I have a dull pencil, so I was also gonna do the rose, pink, and purple, but we did pinks here, so I think to tie in the yellow, we're gonna do this yellow too. But first I wanna get the cream in here. Mix this up. So, good morning. I don't have much to talk about. Like I said, kind of my heart's a little heavy right now because I'm concerned about a friend, and hopeful everything's all right there. I mean, he is the type of person that it's not uncommon for him to go out of contact. So we'll see. We will see. I didn't mean to grab that one. I meant to grab this one. And that one, just kind of. There. I'm just gonna give her brown eyes because it's easy and I have the colors sitting right here on my desk, so. These are the same colors we used for her hair, the dark umber and chocolate and goldenrod that we're using for her eyes. So, same for if like the video can pick up like a hint of music somewhere, like very low in the background somewhere like that. It doesn't feel like it should count for anything. But again, I am new to all of this and I'm learning, so hopefully I can get some answers so that I don't do it again. If you guys happen to know, like if you were watching that video and you were like, oh, that's not good, please let me know, because definitely don't want to lose the channel. So I'm not really doing much of any kind of effort here with this rose. I'm just kind of doing my best with it. And I'm going to take Chartreuse, which is a 989, and Grass Green, which is 909. And I'm going to do these leaves real quick. There. So, there. Now I'm just going to take the black, we're going to fill in this little pupil here. and go over her eyelashes. But I slept pretty well. I didn't really do, like once I finally got myself to a place of calm, I fell asleep. I fell asleep around like, I don't know, like half hour or so after I finished that video, so probably about 8:30 or so. Woke up around 10, took my meds, and took care of the dog and got him ready for bed, fed him, all that, and then went back to bed and was up at 3, so that was pretty good. There. Oh, I wanted to use orange, which is 918, and just kind of like, not a whole lot, but just kind of throw a little, like a little hint of it into the little design here. There. See, I can hear my music. Like, I turned it down and it feels like it turns itself up sometimes. Like, I don't know. And now I'm like really paranoid. I'm like, no, the music has to be off. So I just turned it down again. There. Here. Maybe do it for these little dots too. I don't have a sharp pencil. Alright, so I ran out of space on my phone. So we are pretty much done. Let's see if I can get my Posca pen to work. That'd be cool. Nope. It's not going to give me the nice blend I need. So I found another Posca pen the other day, and I'm wondering if maybe this one works. Nope. Oh, maybe. Come on. Come on. Oh, this one might, like, it wants to work. Not happy. What a nice white line. It's not doing what I wanted to do. So, and so we'll see. Oh, wait, here we go. Here we go, yay. Got a little, gotta fix it, but it's kind of like watery. I don't know. I can make it work though. Just did something. There. Good enough. I'm not going to try to. This is my old one, so we're gonna kind of wanted to do a little bit of I miss having a good Posca pen. I used to. Ooh, that's working. Better than it was. All right. I think, yeah, let's give her some sparkles on her shirt. There. Don't really think there's much else that needs to be done there. I'm going to take the Sky Blue Light 1086 and just do this lace here. Missed that. There. I think she's done. What do you guys think? So give you the close-up of everything. There she is. And we talked about the Queen of Swords, but we didn't pull a card, did we? So let's do that. Oh, just threw that. Let's see. I mean, this could, it says busy, continues to act, the rest time is over, a request to act, return to work, healing, restore previous. But I feel like I kind of threw that, like it was not, like it didn't accidentally fall out. It was more of a, I mean, not that I intentionally threw it, it just, you know what I mean. When they flip over or really spit out like that. Cool. We just got 3 cards. So what did we get? Ooh, we got the King of Swords. And we got the Victory card. Accomplishment. Ace of Swords. We're getting all the sword cards. Page of Cups. So let's see. Like I said, I don't really know how to read these cards yet, so we'll see. Let's see. So this one, I really should have gotten a different set. I love that these are like foil. They're fancy, but they're hard to read. So truth, control, fair decision, intelligence, innovation, ambition, self-assertion, authority, I can't say that word, obligatory, clear discrimination, diplomatic talent, lofty ideals. So these are about truth and intelligence and right decisions and making the right choices. Then when we go with the Ace of Swords, it's also determination, courage, freedom, new ideas, beginning of success, perfect timing, radical change, overcome obstacles, and reach the goal, which is very cool. And then this one is actually really cool with that because it also lines up, the 6 card lines up very well to say victory, accomplishment, acclaim, success, confidence, good news, solve problems, conquer, complete, promotion, applaud. So it feels like this is all positive, you know, like be noble. Like I think these are very noble cards, you know, be strong and courageous and like, you know, like I get kind of like King Arthur kind of vibes with this. So, you know, I think that we're on the right path. I think we're getting there. And I think that's what this is saying. This is also social invitation, love, warmth, attraction, the exchange of emotions, gentle emotions, friendliness, the depth, an important message. So social invitation sounds funny because that's exactly what I'm doing. Like, come hang out. And so if you build it, they will come. So I don't know, that's the best I got, but these all fell out, and so I feel like it's trying to tell us that we're on the right path and we just got to stick to our integrity and be wise about what we're doing and take calculated steps forward, and that it is the perfect timing for good news, and it is going to be an important message, and we're going to be making the right decision, and we're going to stand for truth and fairness and determination and courage and freedom, and I love all of that. So again, I'm new to tarot. I don't know what I'm doing. So if you enjoy that, then we are, that's great. If you happen to have an insight, like if you're good at this stuff, let me know, because, I like, I'm brand new to it. So if you can look at this and you can be like, oh my gosh, this actually means, then please tell me your interpretation of these cards, because I would love to hear it. So, all right, you guys. So that's the completion of this. And don't forget that we are, oh, this one goes this way, in the early stages of achievements, and we are onward and upwards from here. So I hope you enjoyed this coloring, and thanks for sticking around. And I apologize if you can't see the third part of it, and if you can't, definitely go to the Darling Deer video, because the hair is similar. I just used more of the brown and less of the goldenrod in this one. So, and I didn't use the nectar. But yeah, so there's that. So I hope you have a wonderful day and amazing things happen for you. And I appreciate you so much. And I'm so thankful that you're here. And you have a great day. Take care.